Hey guys, still here and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Back in the day, I had this video called Katyusha of the Seas. It was a battleship which had a primary armament of very small caliber, but it was armed with a ton of torpedo launchers. Back in the day, that worked reasonably well. Although the enemy, I believe they were the Germans, not the British, they had battleships which were capable of just taking hit after hit after hit. Today, with the with the 1.06 beta, soon to be 1.06 fully released, the torpedoes work vastly different. They are unpredictable. Sometimes they're a dud, sometimes they blow up during launch. So let's see how exactly this is going to go down now. Let's go with a 3 versus 3. Now, fast ship, that's going to be pretty important. I'm thinking 35 knots, which for a battleship is really quick. In order to drive that quick, I'm going to have to go with gas turbines, go with oil. Auxiliary engine is going to be pretty important. And I am going to need a very good turning circle. Or at least as good as I'm going to be able to get it. This is because I want to make this ship very heavily armed, torpedo launcher wise that is. And at the same time present a fairly small profile. I want to try and just rush an enemy ship, hit it with everything I have, and then essentially GTFO, either leaving the enemy battleship destroyed, or just running off. Because of course, normally you'd have this reload of about, I don't know, 45, 50 seconds, depending on the type of caliber. In this case, that's not really going to be the case. Because I simply have a ton of torpedo launchers. Actually, this is a pretty bad tower for what I needed to do. I needed to be small. Anyway, the torpedo launchers, they reload a lot slower. In ideal circumstances, you get 18-inch torpedoes, 636 seconds. That's the slowest I think you can get them. Of course, we're not going to go for that. By the way, I just minimized draft, but I might need to instead go with a wider ship. The problem is your displacements. Let's go with 0. Can I fit torpedo launchers? Not next to that tower. This fits. Yeah, I like this. Seems to be working with the trend as well. Okay, good. Now, we have gas turbines. That means you're going to need a huge funnel to make this thing work. The mega funnels sadly don't work on any of these towers. Well, that's nice. Actually, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Wow, really? Go. If I just throw down another mega funnel... Normally I wouldn't really want to do this, because it does mess with your accuracy because of smoke interference. I don't really care about smoke interference, because I don't really care about my accuracy. Let's see, could I use 2 medium barbettes, and then add some fairly small 9-inch center lines? Here... There, just look at how tiny those look on this hull. It's almost like they're secondary armament. Barbettes. Radar is nice, if only to detect the enemy. I don't think sonar is really gonna help me that much. But okay. Yeah, let's go for a torpedo build now. One very good thing about this ship is that it's going to be probably very easy to balance. Because torpedo launchers don't weigh that much. It's 99 tons for a quintuple. So 5 of them. But we're going to upsize them first. 24-inch. And as for propellant, I'm thinking fasts. Just rush the enemy, hit them with the fast torpedoes, and see if I can blow them up quickly. The electrics have a lot more range. They are very hard to detect. 14 clicks. Traveling at 40.9 knots. My concern about the torpedoes right now is that while they might not be easy to detect, I don't know if by the time that they reach their 13 or 14 kilometer range, they're still going where I want them to go. Whereas with fast, they don't have as much time to fuck up, essentially. So I'm going to have to get to within 6 kilometer range. Sorry, 11. 11? 11. Okay, I'm going to have to get within 11 kilometer range in order to make these things work. 11. Huh. Now then. How many torpedo launchers would you like to get? And the answer is yes. Previously, when I did the video originally, torpedo launchers were fairly safe. And I mean that in the sense that a torpedo launcher could get destroyed. Well, big deal. If a torpedo launcher gets destroyed now, there is a chance that a torpedo will explode on your deck. That is generally not good for the health of the ship, putting it mildly. Having a torpedo launcher, and thus essentially a 24-inch torpedo blow up on your deck, can cause a ton of damage. Now, engine efficiency is still shit. The problem is, if I add more funnels, I'm going to have to make the citadel longer, I think. Because the engineering spaces also count towards the citadel. And of course, I'm going to have to move the turret back. Yeah. Good engine efficiency is worth a lot, though. Now, with this ship, I think I'm essentially sailing a floating bomb. You can argue that that's the case for most ships, because it's a lot of powder. Yeah. These things need how many crew members? 40? Wow. 3,237 crew, and this is without spacious quarters. Okay. We get 2 reloads. Sorry, we got 2 salvos for these things. They get 10 ammo per launcher. So, I can fire once. I can reload for the next 855 seconds, which is just shy of 10 minutes. No, 15 minutes, in fact. And then I can fire again. But we're going to need to build a bigger floating bomb. So we're going to bring a lot more torpedoes, and this means I get 3 salvos for each launcher. I wonder how well this is going to go. Because this looks to me like it's really quite likely to just blow up violently. Very, very violently. Give me a 15-inch fore belt, 15-inch aft belt. And... wait, why are you so heavy on the stern? There. Main deck, not that important, I suspect. Substructure is more interesting, because I really don't want to get my stuff blown up. You still cannot armor your torpedo launchers. You can armor your casemates, you can armor your secondaries. You can armor your primaries, of course, and you can even set how much armor you want on the barbettes. What you cannot do is armor your torpedo launchers. So that's why I'm saying this is a giant floating bomb. Let's see if the giant floating bomb will actually do anything useful. I'm going to rename it. No? The hell? The ship is refusing to get renamed. That's not how this works, friend. Katyusha. There we go. Alright. Let's see what the Germans have in store for us today. Looks like a fairly traditional build, although I'm seeing an ABC format for the Germans. Don't launch torpedoes. Absolutely not. Detach everybody. I don't care about your collisions. We don't care about collisions where we're going. We welcome them. Turning circle... This is so incredibly inaccurate. This is supposed to be the minimum turning circle, from what I understand. At speed. At top speed of 35. It's going to get smaller, not bigger. This is already 5 clicks. 3 clicks before we're actually changing direction. Now, the Rodestwo has already taken a hit. And I saw a pen on a torpedo launcher somewhere. Damage to the torpedo launcher. What sort of caliber is fighting? Holy shit, that's a lot of fire. What are we shooting with? 16.6. Wait. Are you French? Are you undercovering as the French? Why do you have a forward-facing armament and no just secondaries on the stern? This is a couple of German ships going French on me. Interesting. I don't think I've seen them do that before. Now, I have this torpedo range of 11.3. They're fast torps, 66.7 knots. It's going to make them difficult to dodge. The real question is, how many torpedo launchers can actually get to the target intact? Oh boy. Damage to the torpedo launchers. Go figure. Come on, buddy. Move. I think it's this. The pen chance is not that great. About 25, 26% and dropping. So I'm going bow in. I think that I'm losing a ton of torpedoes though. This ship has 411. I have 570 here. So 386. The torpedo launchers in the LordenIII are getting destroyed. And not just that. As the torpedo launchers are getting destroyed, so are the torpedoes. Fortunately, I still got Katyusha and Gangut. They still have torps. 11.3. Start gently turning. 11.6. Maybe we're going to start launching with the LordenIII before she loses all torpedo launchers, because I only have 343 left. 10.8, 10.7. 10.6, 313 torpedo launchers left. 5.56 here, 5.47 here. Permission to launch. Target. Whatever this ship is called. I don't know what it's called yet. Some of these torpedo launchers are looking a bit crispy. This guy's down, this guy's down, this one's down. Are you heading away from me or something? Why are you not launching? Oh, you're heading away. Okay. That's actually a fantastic move on the part of the AI. If they understand what these ships can do, it's going to be the best move that they can do, just to try and keep at range. Because my 9-inch guns are just there for show. They're there because I need to have them according to the game. You cannot launch a battleship without main guns. If the AI understands that my torpedo range is fairly shit, and they just head away, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Ceasefire. Cancel your torpedo solution. 8-2. Can we get at least something off the Gangut? Yes. Forward facing. Okay, we got some torps away. Let's see if we can already spot some deviant behavior. So far, it seems fairly okay. This is the Oldenburg, 70,000 ton battleship. Costing 381 million. Minus only 1.5 billion. Yep, deviant behavior. 2 torpedoes changing direction. Your maneuverability, 446? With a sonar 2. They probably already know about the torps. Oh, there goes a suicidal torpedo, blowing up early. Don't worry. It's an issue that more torpedoes will suffer from. Premature detonation. It's okay. Don't be ashamed. Sadly, Oldenburg is just going some completely different direction from what I would like it to go. 330 torps. I started with 570. You guys blew up 240 torps? The hell? Start launching. Send them a bouquet. Yep, premature detonations. The Oldenburg at this point should be extremely familiar with the sound of torpedoes popping. Just not on their hull. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Great, that was 1 hit and 1 dud. These ships are extraordinarily expensive and incredibly ineffective. Katyusha over here keeps effectively launching torpedoes. Hit. 225. What sort of anti-flooding do you have? Anti-torp 2? That's not a lot. Standard bulkheads? Why are you not flooding more? Look at this though. You got nowhere to go, Sunshine. You're going to get hit somehow. And so are you, Beowulf. And Kaiser Barbarossa just got hit. And Katyusha is still launching. No way, you... Yeah, you got hit by 6 torps so far. Beowulf hit. Oh boy. I've done... Oh, there's another one. I've done 3.9. I've taken 4.2. So we're not doing that bad. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. That's a thing. They just surrender. Yeah, great. Launch. Whatever you have left, throw it at the Kaiser Barbarossa before you will meet your demise, which is going to happen any second now. I hadn't even considered the problem of ships just surrendering because their crew's all dead. I'm not even sure where the Katyusha's going. Yep, there goes the Rodestvo. Launch, damn it. I know you have torpedoes, you got 486, so they're not all dead. Start launching. This thing is 3.7 clicks out. I don't care that the traitorous Katyusha's in the way. Okay, next target, Beowulf. Alternative plan. Shoot him. Somebody shoot him. You try turning your torpedo launchers off and back on again. What is wrong with this ship? Aside for the fact that it's on fire. What the hell, dude? You have so many torpedo launchers, I refuse to believe that all of them are on reload. They can't all be on vacation right now. There we go. That was 8 torpedo hits. Causing serious flooding on Beowulf. But I didn't quite catch it because the ship... Ah, yes. Good. This is more like it. Fanfire. This should be able to eliminate Beowulf sheerly by the destruction of their structural integrity. There you go. This thing is going to get hit a lot more. Stop it, they're already dead. Oldenburg sinks. Wow, you got that one. Oh. Again, good, however. 43.7% crew losses. These torpedoes are going to be dodged by the Kaiser. Interestingly, they... because of that turn that they're already making, they're going to miss all. Unless some of these torpedoes decide that they still want to engage. They don't decide, there's just an RNG that says turn now. That's not happening. 43.7% crew losses. Hold your fire. I don't know how many torpedoes we have left. Effective launchers, I mean. Looks like the port side's fairly okay, actually. Oh, 43.9. 999. 44. Everything we have. Launch it. Hard to port. Go on. Whatever you can give me. 44% losses holding. Yes! Of course, economically, Germany has definitely won this fight. Because these things are so incredibly expensive to build. I've already lost 2 due to surrender. And on top of that, these guys, I don't know, they might fall into German hands. Yes! Yes, now you're starting to believe. What do you mean? You got hit by 23 torpedoes and you're not dead. Excuse me? And I have 4 torpedoes left? What? Accuracy of 34%. Wait. Wait. You hit 76 torpedoes? This guy got hit by 20. This guy got hit by 44. This guy got hit by 23. Does that mean the other ones didn't achieve anything? What? 12. Okay, so the Get Good actually did most of the work here. And she might still win. No, they stopped the flooding. Yeah, last of my torpedoes are gone. Oh, that was nice. Let's try again. Using a different torpedo type. What if I go oxygens? No, electrics. Electric launch range is 14.1. And oxys, 23.2. Well, let's do it. Okay. Let's save our torpedoes for now. They are inside of range. This time around, I want to have my formation intact. Let's see, which way are they going? They're heading away. But they're coming back. These are different ships. Far more standard German-esque. In the form of an ABCD turret. Normally, as the British refer to it as ABXY. 16-inch guns, a couple of secondaries. Yeah, seems like a very sturdy German ship. Okay, so let's hope that between all of these torpedoes, I can hit something. 21.7 clicks out. No, stop running. Oh, stop resisting arrest. Just stay inside a torpedo range, would you? That would make my life so much easier. Katyusha started with 570 torpedoes, already lost a bunch. Now, get good. Let's get out there. I don't care about tight formations. Everybody full ahead flank. It's at 35 knots. I don't care that the Katyusha is damaged. Just detach it. You guys rush. .22.3. They're coming back. Could give me an opportunity. I'm going to tell the Gangut to lock onto this target. In case you don't know how I do that. Sorry, if you look to the bottom left-hand side of the screen, you can see right-click, expand cards. Shift, select multiple, drag and drop, move cards. But in the middle of the screen, it shows you a similar overview. And this is when I'm looking at a target. Set target, all weapons, right-click. Torpedoes, shift, right-click. So I'm going to do that when I have the Gangut selected. The Imperator Nikolai is going to target this ship, so the second one in the line. And if my torpedoes from either ship deviate, they might still hit the other target. And this way I'm not just sending one enormous salvo of these two ships at one of the German battleships, only to watch it miss absolutely everything. No, we're still going to have to go directly for the German ships, otherwise they're just going to run outside of range. Katyusha, just, I don't know, try and link up. 55% ID, 60, 59. How many funnels you got? One. Fairly small, because there's more room. That means that they probably don't have much speed. I'm thinking 28 knots. Generator, or, oh, not turbo electric drive, what'd you call that? Just turbines, maybe diesels. At any rate, they don't need a ton of funnels. Oh dear. This guy's running away too fast. 15 clicks. I need to know what speed they have. I know that my torpedoes run at 52 knots. They cannot be faster than that. Battleships don't go faster than 36 knots. It does mean that... Yeah, 26 knots. They're going to be about half as fast as my torpedoes. So my torpedoes have a lot of catching up to do. To the point where they might not even be able to do it. Also, I'm concerned that the König is going to detect every single torpedo because they're relatively closest to me. And that Wittelsbach and Posen are just not going to get hit at all. Also, if I try and launch at Koenig, and the Koenig retries or tries to rejoin formation, it's going to turn starboard, end up there, and all the torpedoes will just sail past harmlessly. That would be a big waste. I'm just going to have to make up my mind quickly, otherwise there won't be a target. Or at least there won't be a launching ship. You're going to go for the Posen, you're going to go for the Koenig. Aggressive launch. Torpedo launchers rotating into position. I wonder if my ship is willing to launch. Or if this... Yes, it is. Or if the target thinks that it is currently too fast and too far. Look at this. Apologies, I'm just trying to get some thumbnail, which is generally really hard to do if you have a torpedo-heavy ship. Okay, so the gun got launched. No, you didn't launch? Nick, what are you doing? Oh, God, that's not good. Nick, you dum-dum. This is your target. You got those pointy metal fish. Target them at the enemy and throw them overboard. Come on. Look at this. This is a wall of skill. It's just that it's a semi-intelligent wall of skill that just decides to end up wherever the fuck it goes. I've done... They've done 3.1k. I've done less than 100. So, were you even pointing these at the enemy? Or no? Nick still hasn't launched? Nick. What's your problem? Where's the Katyusha? Trailing. Go. Yeah, they detected the torpedoes, and the Posen, Wittelsbach, and the Koenig are going in a different direction. In case you're wondering, why don't you cross-torp? Have you tried getting into position with a battleship? It's not nearly as quick as a destroyer, so trying to get a cross-torp going is rather, well, unlikely, might not even cut it. It's rather difficult. How far away are you? 14-2. Wonder if Katyusha... Oh, Katyusha's still doing quite well. Let's see, they're still kind of heading away. Port turn. I still don't understand why Nicholas or Nikolai isn't launching. He really should. 10 clicks out from the Posen. Prepare. You're taking an awful lot of fire. Here we go. I have some torpedoes. Hard to starboard. We're going to try and launch the other set as well. This time against Koenig. Koenig, with the fanfare that we have going on here, is actually at risk of getting torpedoed. Torpedo blister. Many bulkheads. Anti-torp 3. Anti-flood 2. Real question, have you seen the torps yet? Yes. Posen just did. Just imagine being the radar, or the sonar, or what they got? Sonar operator on this ship and going, that's a lot of noise. Oh, the Koenig is going to get in the way. Look at these things making an almost 60 to 70 degree turn. Torpedoes are so much more gambling game than anything else this patch. Katyusha surrendered. Yeah, cool. Posen's overcorrecting on the turn. Getting hit twice. Jesus. That's it? With some luck, I might at least torp the Wittelsbach. No, because she'd perfectly dodged, as one does. Okay, let's use the Get Good and the Nikolai. I know it's not Get Good, but whatever, it sounds more funny. Nikolai's finally pitching in. Good man. Already we're seeing torpedoes just go off and doing their own thing. Now we're gonna just use the port launchers on the Gangu to torpedo the treacherous Katyusha over there. Please tell me I still have something left on starboard side. I got plenty left on starboard side. I'm just not sure if it's loaded. Yes, it is loaded. Hello. Have some torps. Oh, you better not be turning. You're fucking turning. Okay, that's gonna miss. Where's my other wall of skill? Here. Wittelsbach has detected the torps. Is turning to port. Starboard. Boink. That's it. These are probably even cheaper than the previous build. 372. Oh, we got 6, 7. 10 total. They're going to survive that. You're going to need to do a lot better. Oh, we actually got some hits on the Posen as well. I swear that every patch, the meme ship... Oh, the Gangu's out of torps. Every patch and out of crew. The meme ships just work less well. Oh, I'm out of torps. Well, this one goes to the Germans then. König, Posen damaged. Wittelsbach, barely a scratch. So, yeah, the Katyusha of the Seas wasn't effective back in the previous video. Definitely not effective in this one. Still, I hope you guys got a good laugh out of it. I thought it was a good try, and, well, here it is. Thank you for watching. If you have any further challenges, let me know down below in the comments. I'll see you guys soon for the next one.